Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points.
In this video, I will be speaking about GBPAUD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders to the COT data. So essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss.
If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts.
Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is testing a quite important level of previous monthly resistance from which all this move to the downside was created, which now that the market has broken it to the upside and is currently retesting it as support here, has a good probability of getting rejected to the upside. So from a monthly standpoint, what we have to keep in mind is that we're testing previous resistance turn support, and there is definitely a possibility to see a potential rejection to the upside away from this zone. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Well, from a weekly standpoint, we can see a very strong impulse to the upside followed by the start of this correction. In general, after an impulse, if you want to measure the correction, as usual, we have to take our fib from the low to the high of the impulse leg. And what we can see is that we have the 0.32 Fibonacci retracements lining up exactly with this previous level of supply and resistance from which this move to the downside was created, which now is turned support and demand. So there is the possibility to see a bit more bearish price action for the market to go and test this confluence of demand and support, and then to see a rejection to the upside away from this confluence of support. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily standpoint, what we can notice is that in creating this move to the downside, the market has also currently started creating this M pattern. Now, in general, after the creation of an M pattern, what we would expect is for the market to create a potential rejection to the upside, completing the M pattern at the neckline. So at the previous support turned resistance from a daily perspective. So here on the daily time frame for GBPAUD, if the market will continue a bit lower, going and testing that confluence of support that we have just identified, at that point we would have a very good probability of getting a potential rejection to the upside, which would reject both the confluence of support and also complete the M pattern here from a daily standpoint. Now, if we go and see, before continuing with our analysis, what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing, and we check the data precisely for the pound, what we can see is that with the last reports, the pound has been getting much stronger from an institutional perspective, going from minus 27.7k net positions, so a situation in which we had more shorts than longs on the institutional side of the market with 80.5k shorts compared to only 52.7k longs, all the way up to now having a positive net positioning of plus 34.4k net positions with more longs than shorts, 83.9k longs compared to only 49.4k shorts. Now this makes the pound stronger. And if we go and see what we have on the AUD, we can see how at the same time the AUD has been getting weaker, going from minus 32.2k to minus 71k net positions, with shorts increased from an institutional perspective from 79k to 111k, and longs getting closed from 47.3k to 39.2k. So the GBP is getting stronger and the AUD is getting weaker, therefore making GBPAUD stronger. So if we will see a test of this confluence of support with the creation of this M pattern, at that point, there is definitely the possibility to get this potential rejection higher, completing the M pattern at the neckline. So if we get this push lower, what I would expect in a situation like this? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, at that point I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher, completing this M pattern at the neckline. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked both in description and on the main page of my YouTube channel. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the most complete all-inclusive mentorship program that I have created for you. As soon as you open the website, you will see this video breaking down everything included in the mentorship program. And in the program, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses and also to the software, so the COT data software, which is exactly the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software with Telegram signals integration, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring directly with me, so you will have my personal contact. And if you continue to scroll down on the website, you will see that directly from the website, you will have the possibility to register and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the registration process. So at least I suggest that you go and check it out right now. The link is both in description and in the main page of my YouTube channel, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below for any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in my next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.